Questions?
Max, we saw you talking to Coach Pete after the game. What did he say to you in that exchange?
Yeah, there's just a lot of things. We were, he had a good game plan for us. Let him know that. But no, he was happy, or not happy, but he's seeing all of his guys, have success, and he's been watching things of that sort. So just all good things from him. A lot of respect on both sides. So it was just good to talk to him again.
What do you think they did differently on defense?
They did a lot of stuff. They had a good game plan coming in. We knew that their front was very good, causing a lot of pressure. In the back end, they really didn't do a whole lot. That was different than what we saw on film of coverage-wise, but I think they just did a great job of kind of giving us different looks, on the front end of pressures, where they're coming from, things of that sort. And I think it was kind of causing me to sit in the pocket a little bit longer and kind of put our guys up front in a bad position. And that's why I think you saw a couple sacks. So that's kind of on me.
On the long touchdown to Quentin, did you see it break open before it happened? Or?
No, I threw in like anticipation, kind of giving them a ball that, they're in quarters, and I don't know if they bust that quarter, or the corner bust and falls off. But initially you throw an anticipation, trying to give Q a ball. They end up, both going on our sail route, and Q's wide open. So you looked out that way.
Max, since you in the season and pushing that final stretch, physically, how are you feeling at this point?
I think it's week 10 of college football. I don't think anyone's feeling good. Not as in like an injury wise or anything like that, but I think it's that time of the year where everyone's kind of dinged up, everyone's banged up. But I think the great thing about us is that we have a great strength staff that does a great job with nutrition and making sure we're fresh on Saturdays. So we're fortunate to have those guys on our squad.
How big was it to have Q back for the offense tonight?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Even when he's not getting targets, he's getting a lot of eyes to his side, whether that's rolling coverage that way, putting a safety over to him, and obviously when he gets the ball, he comes up, first ball, gets down in the red zone, gets that touchdown, and that third down late in the game that was really critical. So having him just come back, his talent and his presence and what he does with the ball in his hands, and even when he doesn't have the ball, it really affects what they do on their end.
Before that third down completion, he dropped the first third down, I think, with 6 minutes to go. I guess, what type of trust did you have in him? Like, I guess, can you talk about the trust you have when, like, going back to him in that same spot?
Oh, I didn't bat an eye. I was going with him no matter what. And there was no question that I trusted that he was going to catch it. He was going to run a great route just like he did. Put it up for him or it's his ball and no ball. And, there was no hesitation whatsoever. I have, 100% confidence and trust in him, and you see what type of play he can make.
On a night where the offense was kind of struggling early on, what did it mean to you for the defense to go out and play the way they did tonight? That was huge.
I'm super proud of them. They played their tails off tonight, and it was really fun to watch. Everyone flying around, everyone having a lot of energy and being aggressive and being violent out there. So they really helped us. They bailed us out of a lot of spots on a tough night for offense. So they're a huge reason for tonight.
Max, when did you settle down, and how did you settle down?
Yeah, I think it took maybe a little bit, because in the first half we never really got into a rhythm, whether that was throwing the ball or running the ball. We started a lot behind the chains. Then we're kind of catching up, and their front was kind of causing pressure. So I think it took us a little bit. I don't know exactly maybe what point it was, but we got to do a better job of trying to string together positive plays, and that's not like big plays, but just trying to get first downs and get some rhythm going.
We'll go 2 more questions.
Max, Coach spoke about having maybe more energy against big brands. TCU is now 8-3 against Texas and joining the Big 12. You're 3-1 against Texas. Like, how important is this night in helping TCU build its own brand as it looks to, achieve its goals this year?
I guess it's not really about Texas or their logo or whatever a lot of people want to talk about. We just wanted to win the next game, and that was what was most important about it. We don't go into this game thinking we're playing a big brand or anything like that. I think that's a lot of things that people say outside, is that it's a bigger game than it needs to be. We knew it was a big game because of the next one, and that's what we talked about all week. Didn't matter where it was, who it was against. We could play outside on concrete, but we're gonna play whoever it is as hard as we can.
Okay, last one.
There was the second highest attendance record in DK Memorial history in the stadium. Did that environment get to y'all at all? Did y'all feed off of that?
you know, it was a good college atmosphere. I guess there wasn't really anything that was different that caused us that we had to change going into our game plan. You know, figured it was going to get loud. It got loud at points, but no, it was a fun atmosphere to play in, and that's what, you know, college football is all about.
Thanks, Max.
Thanks, guys.